Have you ever said the words, "I'm just not a numbers person," or "I've always been bad with money"? We say it like it's a personality trait, like having brown eyes or being tall. But here is the hard truth. Your life isn't hard because you're missing some secret finance gene. It's hard because you're carrying around an identity that has become a comfortable cage. These old identities protect you from the discomfort of actually having to change, but you cannot evolve by simply upgrading the old version of yourself. You have to let it go. Today, we're going to talk about how to shed that skin and start building a version of you that money actually wants to stay with. Think of your inner voice as the narrator of your life story. If that narrator is constantly telling you that you're lazy or bad with money, don't be surprised when your bank account starts to reflect that belief. For a long time, I talked to myself like I was my own worst critic, and it destroyed my confidence. The shift happens when you stop treating your financial mistakes as evidence of who you are and start treating yourself like someone you're actually rooting for. Every word you say to yourself is either building you up or breaking you down. You don't have to have it all together right now, but you do have to stop outsourcing your breakthrough to some future version of yourself or a rich friend with a tip. You are the hero of this story, but you are also the rescue team. Most people think they need a lottery ticket or a $2,000 course to change their financial life. They don't. Real change starts with micro wins that lead to macro discipline. Think about making your bed. It seems small, but it proves to your brain within 5 minutes of waking up that you are capable of completing something. In finance, your made bed might be something ridiculously doable, like checking your bank balance every morning before opening social media. It's about proving that you're the kind of person who follows through. If you keep breaking promises to yourself, like saying you'll save $50 and then spending it, your brain eventually stops believing you. You start second-guessing your goals and saying maybe Monday, until suddenly it's October and nothing has changed. But when you follow through on even the tiniest things, you build inner gravity, that unshakable pull toward your best self. You don't need to read 30 pages of a finance textbook today. Most people fail because they try to overhaul their life overnight. Instead, try stacking habits like Lego blocks. Read just one page of a book about investing. That one page does two things. It gives you knowledge and it reinforces a growth identity. Every time you read that page, you're telling your brain, I am the kind of person who invests in myself. Confidence doesn't come before you start. It's a byproduct that shows up after the reps, after the embarrassment, and after the small failures. Don't wait to feel ready to start budgeting or investing, because that later mentality is just fear pretending to be smart. Ask yourself, what is the smallest action I can take right now? 5 years from now, you're either going to say, wow, I really turned my life around, or, wow, I'm in the same position I was in 5 years ago. The difference isn't a magic motivational video. It's the choice to take radical ownership of your story. Stop acting like the victim of your bills and start asking, what now? You aren't stuck. You're just in process. If you're ready to stop hitting snooze on your future and start building a life you don't need to escape from, drop a 1% in the comments to show you're committed to that small daily growth. No one is coming to save you, but the person in the mirror is more than enough to get the job done.